Check gang. Let's have a moment of silence for this Zane Rod with us. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. The first WNBA recap of the year. I ain't got no public footage, but don't worry. I actually I sent in a request to the WNBA office because I don't know how it works for the WNBA and YouTube. But I do know they will claim your shit. They will copyright claim your shit. And as someone who's trying to get their channel back to monetization, I don't want my shit to be copyright claimed. You get what I'm saying? So YouTube allows you to react to videos, but when I react to videos, my shit always gets claimed. And I really don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe someone in the comments can tell me, but yeah, I'm not trying to claim like any of the WNBA videos and treat it as my own or some shit. Or if you're not supposed to monetize it, it's weird. My shit always just gets blocked or gets copyright claimed. So I said, I'm gonna go straight to source. Let me see if they can bless me with some public footage that I could share on this channel. So it's not just talking to you guys and I can't show you clips and we can't talk about a game. But anyway, speaking of the games, Caitlin Clark made her debut. Indiana Fever. I watched Indiana Fever Connecticut Sun game. Sun lost my friggin' parlay because FanDuel wants to flip the teams. It's some dumb, like I literally had Connecticut Sun. They had, first of all, who the fuck on the sports books favored the Fever? To me, why am I FanDuel, bro. Some new WNBA fan was making that line because they had the Fever minus 6.5. I said the Fever minus 6. I said this is easy money. Look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit. I said that's easy money. I said the Sun gonna fuck them up. I said that. I looked at the line. I said, this is a Caitlin Clark fan. Sun are gonna whoop that ass tonight. I lose out on a parlay because I think before I said it, they flipped the fucking line and they had Connecticut Sun as the favorites. I was so pissed. But anyway, I was watching Fever versus Sun. I watched Liberty versus Mystics. That was on the local channel, so I got to watch the Liberty, start off the season with another heart attack. And then Seattle versus Minnesota. I didn't get to watch that game. That game, I'm going to watch the YouTube highlights, and I wish I could just watch like the YouTube highlights with y'all. But that game, I really wanted to see that game because Elena Smith and Nafisa Collier combined for like 42 points. Bro, that was the, of all the games, that is the game I wanted to see. Minnesota versus Seattle. I didn't get to see it. Phoenix played Las Vegas. And I got to watch that one as well. That was on ESPN too. So I got to see all three except for Minnesota versus Seattle. Now, let me say this about Las Vegas and Phoenix. As a Liberty fan, and for any Liberty fans out there, every time Phoenix loses, it's a great day. You understand? This season, if you're a Mercury fan or if you're a Liberty fan or if it's New York versus Phoenix, if New York ain't whooping that ass, bruh. If you put money on the games, listen to me when I say New York is probably going to turn the hell up. They're probably going to turn the hell up against Phoenix this season. We're going to have to, because if Phoenix doesn't make the playoffs this season, we get their #1 pick. Or I believe we can secure a top 3 or top 5 pick in next year's draft. Bruh, we are rooting against every Phoenix L is a good day. That's why I'm in here just vibing right now. It's a great day. Now, they competed really well against Las Vegas, and I have a couple of thoughts against Las Vegas, but they competed really well against Las Vegas, but they lost, and that's what I needed them to do. And they also helped me fill out my line, and I would have won the shit if they didn't flip the fucking Fever line. But anyway, let me say this about the Las Vegas Aces. I know they're dealing with injuries. I know Chelsea Gray didn't play. But one thing I noticed about the Aces, they're going to be in the finals. They're most likely going to be in the finals again, right? However, we really have to take a step back and figure out, or just take a second and realize, the Aces with Candace Parker, bruh, That was an OP team. That team with Candace Parker, that team is guaranteed at least a win in the finals. That's how OP that team was. With no Candace Parker, the Aces are still strong, you get me, but they're not steroid strong. You get what I'm saying? They 1 year of consistency at the gym type strong, but they not Arnold Schwarzenegger strong. You get what I'm saying? So they're beatable. That's all you can ask for. That's all you can ask for. They're beatable this season. They're beatable. And as a Liberty fan, it hurts to say that because we couldn't even beat them with their bench. You know what I'm saying? They fucking bench played us and we still couldn't beat them. So I don't know what that says about us, but they're beatable. I guess to the West, they're beatable. They're not OP. With Candace, they were OP. With this team, they got some stuff to figure out. So while they're trying to figure out certain shit, maybe you can slide past them in the playoffs. Maybe you can squeeze it out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you could squeak by Seattle. Who else is challenging in the West? Who's Las Vegas is Phoenix? Like Minnesota. Minnesota versus Las Vegas. That might be good. That actually might be good. But Asia probably still dominates. No, but hold on. Las Vegas versus Minnesota actually might be top tier. High key. Anyway, next game. Minnesota versus Storm. Like I said, I didn't get to watch that game. New York versus Washington Mystics. We almost got fucking beat by Steph Dolson. I would have lost my shit. Parlay or no parlay? Hold on. I would have lost my shit, bro. If Steph Dolson beat us, Ariel Atkins loves clapping us for some reason. I would have, boy, what? Let Steph beat us. What's going on with Stewie? Don't ask me that shit. I don't fucking know. But like I said, I think Stewie's in for a long season. I don't know why. Again, I don't know why. I just think her position is getting better. Like her position, like the forward position, the power forward position in the WNBA is getting better. It's getting stronger. It's getting a lot more athletic. And I think they're going to try and pull Brianna Stort's card this season. So I'm kind of worried. I'm not saying just off of, I'm thinking this just because of her performance. Not really. It's just, I just got this inclination that I don't know where Stewie is this season, man. I can do a whole separate video for the Liberty, and that's probably what I'm going to do. So I'm not even going to talk about them. But in terms of the game, the Mystics, they're going to have growing pains, obviously. I don't think you start Steph. Shakira Austin is kind of on a minutes restriction. You're going to me, the season is probably going to end with Aaliyah Edwards at the 4 and Shakira Austin at the 5. Now, let me say this about Shakira Austin. Shakira, even for someone on minutes restriction, Shakira looked fucking great, bro. And I'm not even talking appearance. I'm talking straight play. Shakira was cooking Stewie shit, bro. Shakira was fucking us up. Do you understand me? Shakira looked like she was healthy. So that was an unhealthy Shakira Austin against us. So if unhealthy Shakira Austin is bringing it to Stewie, bro, it's going to be a long season for Stewie. It damn near might be a long season for us. Now Sandy was playing a lot of different players in the rotation. Dojkic, Leone, no Marquisha Davis, even though Courtney Vandersloot still out here run. We have to, I'll save that. That's a different video. But anyway, New York, 18 turnovers. We back at it. Mid-season form, baby. 18 turnovers. Can't beat the Mystics by more than 10. We back at it, baby. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with us. Mystics, you got a lot of shit to figure out. Aaliyah Edwards needs to get more minutes. I was glad to see her actually get minutes and get a little change in her minutes. But yeah, Shakira Austin might get active this season, bro. She might get active this season. And if you put that with Aaliyah Edwards, with a confident Aaliyah Edwards, who is shooting the mid-range like at will, Mystics, they're probably not going to make the playoffs, but they're gonna be good. They'll have a nice role. Maybe you could go Ariel Atkins, Brittany Sykes, Aaliyah Edwards, Shakira Austin. They might be decent. If those three, actually no, those four, you might be able to do something with that. That's not if that could be your solid four right there, you might be able to do something. You might not do much, but maybe you squeak into the playoffs. I don't know. Anyway, Fever versus Sun. Hold on. Wait. Why did y'all... Every time I think about this game, I think about my parlay. But why did y'all think, Caitlyn... I'm not saying she sucked, bro. But I have been saying this entire time that I don't think teams really scout Caitlyn the way they should. Now, one thing about Caitlyn, she's going to get everyone's best shot. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying players are going to try and make a name off her, but there will be those players that do try and make a name off her. But it's more so, I think, some of these players just trying to protect themselves. And what I mean by that is they don't want to get embarrassed. They do not want the fucking heat that Hailey Van Lith got. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of these players, it's not even that they're trying to make Caitlyn look bad. They're trying to keep themselves from looking bad. They don't want, because if, God forbid, they get crossed up. God forbid Caitlyn hits a 3-ball on the logo. God forbid Caitlyn gets a 4-point play on them. That will be the one time they go viral. And it's not them doing the highlight. It's a low light. It's a low light for them. You get what I'm saying? So she's going to get everyone's best shot because they don't want to be plastered on social media and all over the media for the wrong reasons. You get what I'm saying? So Caitlyn has to expect that smoke. It's not even, to me, it's not even a personal thing. It's just Dejanay Carrington into the starting lineup and already fucking shit up. I love to see it. Wait, was she in the starting lineup? I think she was. Because it was Ty Harris, Dejanay, right? Yo, Sun looked good. Sun defense always just impeccable, bro. I don't know what it is, but the Sun defense, that shit crazy. That shit stops when y'all play us. But, for the most part, Sun defense is amazing, which is why I don't see why Rebecca Allen was fucking traded. Rachel Banham looked really good. Rachel Banham, when are we going to have this conversation that Rachel Banham is Rachel Banham, who are y'all taking? Rachel Banham or Kayla McBride? Who are y'all taking? Rachel Banham or Kayla McBride? I know mad people would say Kayla McBride, but if we look at it, I swear I see Rachel Banham showing up way more and being way more effective than Kayla McBride. Kayla is so fucking streaky, bro. If she wasn't so streaky, could you imagine Kayla, Nafisa, Elena Smith? That's a big three right there. But she's so fucking streaky. Fenerbahce Kayla, makes 5 appearances a season. I feel like Rachel Banham is, better. And she's coming off the bench splashing threes. The Sun looked really good. That was an interesting first game. The Fever will be okay. My only concern with the Fever is Aaliyah Boston. Their defense needs to tighten up, yes. But Aaliyah Boston, she was kind of looking like Rudy Gobert out there. There were no post moves to go to. And I think she was a little sped up and she was a little rushed. Brianna Jones is a fucking monster. So she's tough to go up against. I'm not saying that she's not. But Aaliyah Boston she didn't look settled and she didn't look composed. And she also looked limited. You get what I'm saying? There weren't post moves she was going to. She was going to her counters before she even looked at her first option, right? I remember one time she went into Brianna Jones and she had a nice little right hook and she didn't go for the right hook. She kind of took it and tried to go for a step through, but Brianna let her have the right hook. She was reading the counter to that. So Brianna Jones just stepped there And then I think Aaliyah Boston got a traveling call. I'll show you. I wish I could show y'all all these clips, but if the WNBA actually allows me to, I will. But yeah, so they say Caitlyn didn't look good. Caitlyn's going to find her way. She's not going to struggle like that a lot, in my opinion. But it's really Aaliyah Boston and Alyssa Smith that really got to get this tandem shit like intact. But in terms of the Fever guards, yo, you have, oh, let me say this. Yo, actually, Fever are kind of a train wreck. They were actually kind of a train wreck. Hold on. This is what I wanted to say. The Fever guards, like Kelsey and Caitlyn, they're most likely going to be starting. Y'all running with 3 bigs. Like, you're going to have to slow. You kind of have to go to their tempo. You got to be mindful of, I can't just jack this shot up, or I can't just throw this long cross-court pass because my bigs haven't even got down the court yet. You kind of have to manage the game and manage the pace according to your bigs. Now, Katie Lou Samuelson, I know she's good, but holy fuck. Your problem, not Katie Lou Samuelson's, but the Fever's problem is a lot of these players on their team don't play fucking defense and aren't disciplined on defense either. Caitlyn ain't really disciplined on defense. Alyssa Smith, not really disciplined on defense. Katie Lou, what the bro, I watch some of these players and it's just like, are you trying to be bad on defense? Because some of the shit just makes no sense. Some of the shit just makes no sense. Like, there could be matchup in front of you. Matchup has ball. Screen on left. And these players will 1,000-mile stare, just zone the fuck out, turn their body. Boom, there goes their matchup. It's like, are you trying to be bad? Who the fuck falls asleep on the ball? Maybe it's just me as a two-way player, but how do you fall asleep guarding the ball? If you're looking for a screen and you don't hear anything from, like, maybe your matchup's calling for a screen and you don't hear anything from your big, stick your arms out. Use your phalanges and use your extremities and find out where the fucking screen is. Hit the Lil Kim if you have to. How are you falling? Sabrina does this all the time. Fucking baseline drive. No baseline, Sabrina. What is a baseline? What does Sabrina do? What does Sabrina do? Fucking guarding a player in the corner. Let's say the baseline's this way, right? And just steps. The player hasn't even begun to curl to the middle of the court yet. Boom. Baseline drive. Good job, Sabrina. Sabrina on the other side of the court. Baseline's this way. Just standing there. Oh, boom. I squared up my player. The goal is force them away. Away. How are we sleeping guarding the ball? I don't get that shit. But Katie Lou Samuelson, yo, wake Indiana Fever defense. Wake up, please. Anyway, I don't want to drag this video out too long. That's my recap. Y'all wish me luck. Please wish me luck, man. Hopefully I can get these WNBA videos because I really do want to do reactions to these videos. Just wish me luck, man. But that's going to do it. We have 2 more games tonight. We got Minnesota. Oh, no, not Minnesota. We have Chicago playing tonight. So Angels playing. And Atlanta's playing. I forget who they're playing, though. Fuck. I'm sorry. I forgot who they're playing. But they're both on League Pass. They're both free. I'm going to be watching both of them. I will see you guys on the next video. Y'all take care. Be easy. Stay safe. Peace.